Hi everyone, welcome back to Trail Girlish Square Love Plus Fan Disc Haneru's Short Route Episode 2. And hopefully this will be the last episode for Haneru's Short Route. So anyways, what happened in episode 1 was that they had a successful gaming day event. So the 4 girls would play a multiplayer game with Taiga in the back filming them and making a streaming video of them, I think on Twitch. So he chose Mario Party, which is a play of the game Mario Party. So this game, as you know, is luck-based. So Haneru was gaining success, so she had stars, whereas for Kumi, she's quite the unlucky person, so she lost all her coins and her items, and I think it was her who faced Bowser, and we know what Bowser does in Mario Party. So anyways, it is now work, and let's see how it goes from here. So Taiga and Haneru are quite happy at the reception from the fans and the viewers about the video that Taiga just uploaded online of them playing. But first, let's hear Haneru say Namaste.
Namaste.
There you go.
Taiga-kun to Haneru-chan ga ude-kunde haite kita?
Okay, so if you remember yesterday or episode 1, Taiga called in sick just to spend more time with the girls, and Rasuka felt that he was lying because the noise in the background didn't really make it sound like he's sick. But anyways, Rasuka's like, wait, you're holding hands? No? Oops. Why is she looking at me? What does she expect me to say here?
最近仮病でバイト休んだり勤務態度が悪いと思ったらそういうことだったのね。浮かれて仕事が手につかないんでしょう。
So you must have took time off to be closer to her. So your 2 moment. Damn, she could tell I was faking it.
そんなことないです。タイガーはほら。
No.
タイガーが私に夢中なのは今に始まったことじゃないから。
That's gonna make it worse. Haneru's words leave everyone stunned. Even our guests all stop eating and are staring at us in disbelief.
なんでもない。今のなし。
Never mind.
乙女ね。こっちまで心がうずうずそわそわして体操需要があるわ。
But Rasuka enjoys the little event, so that's cool and quite romantic. That's a little weird, but okay. So at least she's not punishing him for faking his illness. Sounds like my cue to go get changed. Bye.
何よタイガー。
What do you mean? So our shift is starting soon, and we need to change into our work clothes.
そっか。
Oh, yeah. Man, she always overreacts whenever Rasuka teases us. And for a former national famous idol, she can be pretty naive at times. So what about what we were discussing earlier?
分かってるし。約束したよね。あくまで最優先は獣道としての未来で、そういうことは区切りがついたらっていうか。
Okay. No, not that actually.
そっか。配信の。
Okay, so what about the video? Having unfused with Haneru a while ago, Pen floats silently nearby, giving me the stink eye for some reason.
それでプロデューサー判断として今後はどう考えてるの？
So, is there anything bad about the video? where we can improve. I don't see the harm of it.
私も同感。
I feel the same.
まどろっこしいやつらだな。交尾するでも卵を温めるでももやつくくらいならどっちか動けよ。
Oh, be quiet over there.
次は古いゲームとかの方がいいかなとか考えてたんだけど。
That's a good call, actually. A good chunk of their fan base is actually on the other side. Something old school. Well, sadly, I've only got my Nintendo... Oh, so Nintendo Twitch, which only really has the newer stuff. But then again, Nintendo does release their older stuff on the Switch, so they port it. And there's plenty of old titles from Nintendo online for the Switch, from the NES days, and earlier.
タイガーに合わせて提案してあげたのに。
Well, I've certainly played lots of older games, just not recently. And back when I was still in school at least, and I probably still have a bunch of old games in my room back at my parents' place. So wanna go see if we can find some after work? Maybe we can find a store that sells retro systems and games. Like NES, SNES, Nintendo 64, Game Boy, PlayStation 1, or even earlier, the Atari systems. Wait, so like just the two of us, wouldn't that be like... Do you already have plans or something?
全然。でも今日のバイト夜までだけど、そのお店とか大丈夫なの？
No. Yeah, probably. Most places in Akihabara don't close until 9:30 p.m. or so.
ならオッケー。じゃあついでにご飯とか。
Sure. Well, I don't see why not. So we can go tonight.
じゃあその感じで考えとく。
Oh, so should we ask if the others want to come too? I think Tetara is still between semesters right now, so we could ask her.
は？なんで？
And obviously, Haneru will reject. It's like, why that? True. It will be pretty late, yeah, so let's just go by ourselves.
当たり前でしょ。
Right, so... No Tetara. Is it just me, or did she sound super scary?
バイトの後ね。じゃあ私先に行くから。
Namaste.
タイガーもアホだが、ハネルも大概だぞ。甘えるにしてももうちょっと可愛くよ。
Shut up. Okay, so we're heading out now. Rasuka, namaste.
若いっていいわね。
It's good to be young.
さようなら。
Well, goodbye. And the way Haneru says goodbye, it's only going to generate more curiosity and interest for Rasuka. Well, it's because you react the way that she teases you so much, Haneru. That's true. And she's been giving us the flack all day ever since she heard we are going out together after our shift.
それでまずはご飯？
So, where first? Dinner? That's fine with me, but honestly, I'm a little nervous here.
バイト先一緒なのに、バイト後に遊んだりするのは今まであんまり。今日のは業務だけど。
Yeah, of course. We are totally on official idol business right now. And we practically yell at each other loud enough to attract the attention of several passerby.
じゃあ。
Well, let's go then. Okay, but idol business or not, I vote we window shop for a bit too, since we are out here and such.
タイガーのそういうところが好き。
Okay.
今のは
Too cute.
気になってたお店って？
She totally just changed the subject. She still grabs my hand like it's nothing though.
ちょっと聞いてるんだけど。
Come on, so I'm asking you, where do you want to eat? Yeah, I want to go somewhere fancy, somewhere I would not go with my buddies, you know? And Haneru's right that we should be prioritizing Girlish Square Idol Group. It's not just our dreams that we are shouldering here, but the other girls' dreams too, and not to mention the fans. But despite knowing that, every now and again I can't help but feel my resolve waver a bit.
そんな似合わないお店いつ気になったの？もしかしてじゃあそこ覗いてみよっか。
After all, deep down, I've always loved her.
結構良かったね、あそこ。値段もそこまでじゃなかったし。
Okay? I would have been happy to pay for it, you know.
いいのいいの。タイガーはいつも私たちのために頑張ってくれてるし、仲間でしょ。ご飯は割り勘が正当だって。
Well, it would be bad to inconvenience you, so having you pay for everything. She's a good girl. I think I'm falling for her even more than I already have.
ねえ、それよか。
She snuggles up to me, speaking just loud enough for me alone to hear her.
この後どうする？いつもはゲーセンとか寄ってんの？
So, I wonder. Sometimes, but we do technically have something we should do first. What?
ゲーム屋さんってここから近いの？
So, let's go to a game store first before we think about the arcade or places to hang out at night. She totally forgot, didn't she? Not that I blame her, I almost forgot too, so we're in the same boat. Let's see, we went to a place with a wide selection, so I'm thinking either GameFlop or RetroMart will be our best bets. So GameFlop being GameStop, and I'm not sure about RetroMart, but I'm sure that's definitely not Walmart. So he goes to a game store with Haneru, and you can see Haneru's eyes sparkling. The aisles are pretty small here, so be careful when we are passing people, okay? I've only heard about this secondhand, so I'll admit even I'm a little overwhelmed by the geeky atmosphere.
ザ・秋葉って感じ。
I know what you mean.
初めて漫画喫茶に行った時の気分に近いかも。どこに何があるのかとか全くわかんない。
Yeah, it is pretty overwhelming. I couldn't make piece together where to find each system's games, but that's about it.
見てタイガー、ショーケース。
Hey, how about that display case? Ooh, damn, that's expensive.
やばくない？
What game is it? I wonder if it's a limited edition or something. Honestly, I'm pretty clueless when it comes to games, rarities and stuff. So it might be like a collector's item. On a unrelated note, Haneru's getting, let's see, ogled quite a bit in here, especially after that little outburst got everyone's attention.
コレクターの世界って感じ。
That's true. She's completely unaware of it, too.
今日の予算いくらで考えてるか知らないけど、こんなの買えなくない？
So I want to get that game. We technically could since we've been earning a little, let's say quite a bit from our live shows recently, but let's find something else. And for the record, I am thinking about spending maximum 30,000 yen. So about like 300 USD or maybe like 250 USD.
ショーケースのこっちが本体じゃないの？結構する。
So is this the aisle where the actual consoles systems are? And they look pretty pricey too. So they are rare, and they did get some refurbishment. Yep, looks like it. So prices aside, it's pretty damn nostalgic looking at all the systems lined up next to each other. And it makes me feel like a kid again. Wow, so they're out of PZ2s. I guess that was a pretty popular system. So PS2, if I remember, is still the most popular system, well, home console ever sold. And I think at one point Sony lost count.
それが強いの?
Wait, so is that a really powerful one? Powerful? Well, in a way, I guess. I think it still holds the record for the best-selling game system in the world. There you go.
じゃあそれにする.
How about this one? But they're sold out.
ないって聞くと欲しくなる.
Now I want it even more. Now, that's a worrisome personality trait. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping for a PlayStation 2. Wait, PlayStation was used in the Simpsons game. So that was one of the console systems that you had to destroy when you fought God at the end of the game. After we're talking, we slowly migrate over to the PlayStation game aisle. Oh man, so they have Shade of the Colossus here. Talk about a throwback.
それ面白いの?
So is that fun? Fun it is, a word yes. It definitely tests your patience. I think I originally played it back in grade school. Well, at any rate, it is forever a long time ago, so my memories of it are super vague. Yeah, well, this one might be a little too old school. Oh, cool. So, De Persona. I played this one too. So, Persona is Persona.
見てても全然わかんない.
I don't think I recognize even one of these. And also, kind of unrelated, but her boobs have been pressing against me for quite a while.
動画のことも考えて選んでね。みんなでワイワイ盛り上がれるといいと思うの.
So let's pick another game that's multiplayer and would be good for a video. Good point. Let's see. Whoa, wait, so is that... Wait, so they have Concept here. I played the crap out of this back in the day. And this is a masterpiece, Haneru. It's basically like a high fantasy Mario Party that, depending on who you are playing with, could end up destroying friendships. So I wonder what game that is. I have to go look it up.
なるほど、わからん.
Wow, so it's only 500 yen to, man, well, I haven't played this in so long. I kind of want to buy it.
いいなって.
See? Even you're excited. Wait, so hold the freaking phone. Wait, is that Armor Core? I legit could not put this down as a kid.
ちょいちょい狂うほどゲームにハマってるじゃん.
So you played many games as a child, right? Yeah, well, isn't that how most kids are? Well, it depends. I know some families, they don't mind their kids playing games, but there are some, like mine, where they're very strict against games because they take away your academic time. And it's like, well, the time can be better used to read and learn new things. Okay, well, but hear me out. So that's one great, because you get to, let's see, build your own mech to fight with, providing hundreds of hours of. I cut myself off realizing I've been rambling. Oh, sorry about that, Haneru. I didn't mean to talk your ear off. I just got a little excited.
別にいいよ。可愛いし.
But it was cute. Cute is not what I am going for, but oh well.
それやってみたい。 どうせだったらタイガーの思い出のゲームとかの方が私的にも乗れるし。
I'll bet a lot of people felt the same way, hence why the system sold out.
あ、そっか。
We could always look somewhere else, but I bet it'll cost us a pretty penny given the demand. I'm sure it's gonna be scalped to ridiculously high prices.
ゲームは何百円とかの安いのばっかなのに。
She's right. Yeah, I hate to pass up on a good deal. I do have an old PlayStation back at my parents' place. It should still be in my closet. And hopefully it still works.
実家に。
I could always have them send it to me, but the question is whether it's worth it. And I'm sure the parents wouldn't be happy to. It's like, well, if you want it, come pick it up yourself. And for us, this thing's probably good to go to the e-waste bin.
ねえベン、こういうのって魔法でなんとかなったりしないの？
Hey, Pen, help us.
どういうのだよ。
How? Hey, not so loud, so don't let other people find out about you. I quickly hushed them. I'm sure Pen's using magic to keep himself hidden from prying eyes, but it still scares me seeing him suddenly appear like this.
聞いてたでしょ？タイガーの実家からブレストとかってやつ回収したいの。
And now they're talking nonsense, right in the middle of the store.
無理？
So, can't do? Come on. So surely even I couldn't just teleport over there. Or you couldn't teleport.
物をワープさせんのか？タイガーがワープすんのか？
Wait, what?
お前が行って取ってくる方が楽だな。
So I think Pen's like, I can make teleportation possible. Okay, so he does. So he creates a warp hole which allows Taiga to access his room at his parents' place from here. So you actually tore a hole through space-time, and my freaking room is on the other side of it. You're one scary penguin, man.
漫画みたい。
I don't know why we are surprised. Girlish Square is practically magical girls.
時空つなげるくらいのもんなら初歩の魔法だしよ。
And come to think of it, Namo did something similar to this once before. So that was in part 1 where Tetera transported... Or actually, Namo transported Tetera to Taiga's room because Tetera wanted to spend more time with Taiga.
やらせといてなんだけど、どういう理屈？ベンはタイガーの実家なんか知らないでしょ。
タイガーの記憶をたどってんだ。タイガーは行ったことあるんだから、場所も何もかもわかるだろ。
So I can use his memories to pinpoint the location of his room. So he can't teleport somewhere he has not already been to himself, basically. And this power sounds awfully video game-like. That's true. Well, guess I'll be right back then.
説明がだりーから家族に見つかるなよ。
But don't let them catch you. Why are you making that sound so ominous? You are freaking me out.
なんか手伝うことある？
So, should I help? No, it's fine. I can do this myself. And with that, I slip through the little portal and spend the next couple minutes sneakily grabbing stuff from my old bedroom closet. And in the end, I managed to find the PlayStation 2 and a few good games.
おー、年季入ってる。
Wow, so it's old. Well, that's cause it is. So it is old. I wonder if any of the buttons are broken on it. So I use this thing almost every day for years after all. Really? Well, I just sort of grabbed whatever I could find. But I'm not sure if you girls will actually like these kind of games. So they might be a little too old for you. I'll admit, part of me wanted to show off my excellent taste. A man's got pride after all. And this bad boy is pretty old. And by the way, so we might need an adapter cable to hook it up to modern TV. I could be totally wrong though. I'm honestly not really sure. So the old systems like PS1, PS2, they used what we call the composite video jack. So you got yellow for video, red for right audio, and white for left audio. But that kind of connector doesn't exist on new TVs today. So the current standard is HDMI. So you have to find some kind of adapter to convert from this composite video signal to HDMI.
じゃあそのあたりはネットで調べてみるわ。
Sounds good. Also, it kind of feels like a waste of time that we came all the way out here, right? So, if I knew that I could just use Pen's magic to get items from my room, I would have just suggested that we do that.
そうかもだけど、あれはあれで楽しかったでしょ?
But at least the experience was quite nice, so we got to spend time together. Well, as long as you're happy. Oh, and of course, I had fun. And this kind of felt like a date. And what's with she giggling about over there?
それじゃあこれ借りてくね。ゲームのこととかでわからないことあったら聞くから。それと。
And Haneru gives Taiga a kiss. And before I can even react, she touches her lips to my cheek. And is that supposed to be a reward?
お礼。
So, a thank you.
それじゃね、タイガ。おやすみ。
A thank you, huh?
けもの道ガーリッシュスクエアラブプラス。
Namaste! So even though consoles will get old and the system inside it goes obsolete, we have seen many times that publishers will re-release the most popular games for the newer systems. So like Final Fantasy and the remasters, and even Persona. So Persona 3 and 4 and now 5 are available on PC Steam. So anyways, what's going on here?
お疲れ。今日はラスカルカレーでいいや。
So it's now another day at work with the guy. Taiga, I'll have the usual rascal curry. So I greet another regular who proceeds to find his usual seat. Another day, another empty dining room. I swear, Rascal quite literally survives on wallets of a few regulars. And I hope they keep coming too, cause if this place shuts down before Girlish Square takes off, I'll be in big trouble. So I'll have no income. You hear that, Rascal? We need another Rascal curry.
遅い。
She's late. Wait, what's wrong? Who is late?
ハネルちゃん、遅刻もいいとこよ。もう12時回ったのに。
So Haneru-chan is late. Huh? I guess she is. And this place has been so dead I did not even realize it is lunchtime.
タイガーくんじゃあるまいし、何かあったのかしら。一応連絡してみるわ。
Shouldn't you at least serve our customers first? So worry about what's happening now and then worry about Haneru later. And after being coerced to do her job, she heads into the back to call Haneru. Oh, she's back. So Rasuka.
ハネルちゃん風邪ひいたんだって。
So she caught a cold. Really?
心配ね。いつか風邪ひいたふりしてバイトサボってた誰かさんはともかく。
Well, I trust her, so I'm pretty sure she's honest compared to you. I hope she's okay. She lives alone, so nobody's there to look after her. Not that either of us can go check on her right now. We need to keep an eye on things here, so we've got to make sure all of our regulars are served.
愛するハネルちゃんのためにも今日はタイガー君に2人分働いてもらわないと。
So you'll be doing her work today. There's hardly enough work for one person here, but whatever helps her sleep at night.
おいタイガー。
I literally said nothing. We had a meeting with Girlish Square scheduled for today, and this will be our first one without her since we started doing this.
ハネルさんがアルバイトを病欠されたんですか？
So she's sick? Yep. And I'll be lying if I said I was not worried about her. Huh? Wait, I'm totally expecting them to agree with me just now, so why do they all seem so unconcerned? No, cheerful, even.
動画更新されてたけど。
Wait, a video to our channel.
タイガーさんはご覧になってませんか？ハネルさん単独のゲーム動画です。
Ooh, so a video of Haneru playing alone. Tetra pulls out her phone and navigates to our channel, which just oozes wholesome amateur vibes, by the way. Wow, so you're not lying. And look at those views.
あれ？先ほど見た時よりもまた一つ増えてますね。
She's on fire.
短い動画のようですが。
And the video is short.
見てみる？
So, should we watch it? Sure. Huh? Wait, she actually got the camera working? I assume Pen's recording her. And where is she recording this from? Oh, her bedroom, by the looks of things.
はい、続いて紹介するのはこのだいぶ昔のやつ。このアームドコアっていう。みんなみたいなお年頃の人はだいたい通ってきてると噂のロボットアクション。この世でただ一つ自分だけのロボを作るんでしょ。なんか楽しそう。
So what game is this? She does not look sick at all.
風には見えないかも。
Okay? I think we can all see what happened here. Oh, so she uploaded it this morning. I've been working all day, so it's no wonder I did not hear anything about it.
このゲームはタイガーさんが用意したんですよね。
But you did give her that game, right? Yeah, well, just last night, I told her she could do whatever, but I'm not expecting this. So a video of Haneru playing this. At first, she seemed to struggle with the game's difficulty, which is not surprising given how tough games could be back in the day. That's true, especially when you can easily get game overs.
なにこれやばい。敵多すぎでしょ。抜けられないって。
So it looks like Haneru wanted to go for more challenge, and this game is quite hard. Should we watch the next one, girls? No, no thanks.
ペンギンファイターさんはどちら様ですか？
Wait, Penguin Fighter? You can name your robot in this game.
思い入れすごそうですね。
And she's really into it. She totally skipped out on work because she had got addicted to this game, didn't she? I'm pretty shocked, actually. She's usually such an earnest, conscientious girl. Well, it's not like she's slacking off completely. Her fans are eating this up.
反応があるからやめられないとかでしょうか。
So, it must be too exciting for her. In either case, my biggest concern is that Rasuka's almost certainly going to see this, and work will be interesting tomorrow. Well, that's for sure.
パネルに連絡。
Should we call her? Probably. Well, skipping work is one thing, but she also stood us up here. I think we should say something. And by we, I'm sure that will end up being me. Huh? Wait. My call's not going through. So is her phone dead?
充電を忘れてるんでしょうか。
Well, our meeting's kind of gone to the dogs anyways. So why don't you some actual karaoke for once, girls?
そうですね。
I guess. And so we proceeded to do just that. So sing. Even after we went home several hours later, we still hadn't heard from Haneru. And it's been 3 days since we lost contact with Haneru. Uh-oh. She's been uploading videos every day, so I know she's alive and well, at least. And I keep hoping she'll just pop up behind me all of a sudden and everything will go back to normal. Well, maybe that's not... Or that's just copium. Namaste! And now Rasuka is getting upset. And needless to say, she did not show up to work today either.
Taiga 君に対してどうこう言う気はないけどさ。
So things are going out of hand. I know, sorry, Rasuka. Frankly, the rest of the girls and I are just as confused as you are.
連絡は取ってんの？
So, have you tried to reach out? Several times, but I have not heard from her in 3 days. I think her phone's dead.
重症ね。
Like I said, we're confused, too, so this is not like her.
ゲーム依存とかネット中毒って普通にあるものだからね。
So it must be something on the lines of being addicted. Isn't that more for online games, though? So MMOs and such?
そんなことないわよ。昔も国民的ドラなんとかクエなんとかみたいなのの新作が発表されたら学校に来なくなる人とかいたし。
So I wouldn't say it's exclusive. So it's kind of like, Pokemon, so that's Pokemon, released on Flame Boy, so Game Boy. But then again, some kids try to go to school anyways, and they bring the Game Boys with them, and then it gets taken away by the administration and the teachers. And the parents will have to be the ones who pick up the Game Boy.
特にシリーズの3以降、6あたりまでの熱はすごかったわ。
So just like when Pokemon Red and Blue got released. How old are you, Rasuka? Ooh, so did I just say that out loud?
とにかくこれは由々しき事態よ。
But anyways, this is getting bad. I know, sorry on her behalf.
よし、決体が場合によっては首に縄をつけてでも部屋から引っ張り出すのよ。
So go find her. I don't know, that feels a little heavy-handed. We're just co-workers.
とぼけてんのかこのマネージャーがオラ。
Well, I'm sure that manager and this manager is different. So being a production manager doesn't mean you go find Haneru and drag her to this place. She's right. I am Girlish Square's manager, which means this is also part of my job. So he bought into Rasuka's words. Okay, I'll do it. But now that I think about it, I don't actually know where she lives.
私は知ってるから平気。
Okay, I'll tell you. Should she really be telling me this? Isn't this totally illegal? So how does Rasuka know where Haneru lives?
さあ、行っといで。ハネルちゃんの復帰がなければ、タイガーくんのバイト代も出さないからね。
So if you can't bring her here, then I'm going to count against you. What kind of logic is that? So my apparently retractable paycheck aside, it's not like I have any intention of letting things stay like this. So I had to bring her back. And so with my employer's permission, I leave work and take the train to a city I've never been to before. So I think it's that old-looking apartment building over there. Well, that's what the maps are saying, so I'm sure this is correct. And Rasuka said she's in room 201, so I assume that's on the second floor. Okay, I think this is the place. I tried knocking and ringing the doorbell several times, but no response. I'm pretty sure I can hear someone in there though. Oh, wait a minute. So the door is unlocked, and I guess I got to bite the bullet. Hello? I'd be lying if I said I did not feel like a bit of a creep right now. I know we've gotten really close lately, but I'm basically breaking into a girl's apartment. And now that she left me with much choice in the matter... Wait, Haneru, are you here? Whoa, so it's so dark in here, and why are all the curtains drawn or closed? And couldn't she have at least turned a light on or something? Okay, so I've heard this music before, and she's definitely gaming in here. Hey, it's me, Haneru, so I'm opening the door, okay? And taking off my shoes, I push the door open, only to find... Okay, so Haneru is gaming in the dark. And isn't this bad for her eyes? Yep. This is exactly what I expected to find. I've been in her shoes before. Her attention is entirely fixated on the TV. I could probably steal her bed and she probably would not notice. Lucky me, I get to see the famous penguin fighter live and in person. I wonder how long she's been at this. Her energy is still through the roof.
やっぱ多弾頭ミサイルとかの方がいいんじゃねえの？装備変えて挑めよ。
And Pen is helping Haneru. So even Pen's egging her on, huh? And are those dark circles I'm seeing under her eyes too? I see. So I'm starting to piece together how we got here.
いや、私はこのペンギンファイターを愛してるの。ペンギンファイターであいつを倒さないと勝ちじゃないの。
装備の感想くらい多めに。
多弾頭ミサイルは乗らないの。足がぶっとくなっちゃうし、なんだかんだ全部変わっちゃうの。
おう。
So whatever you do, whatever you say.
ペンギンファイターはこれがベストなの。今が一番可愛いの。
負けたぜ。貫くってロックだよな。
They give each other a thumbs up, presumably celebrating their reckless bravery.
よし、もう一勝負の前に顔だけ洗ってくる。なんか景色にもやがかかってよく見えなくなってきた。
Okay, so her health is taking a toll. Is she okay? Should I take her to the hospital?
ビシッと頼むぜ。そろそろ片付けねえと次のゲームも溜まってんだからよ。
Wait. She answers with a deep yawn. Huh? And as she's struggling to her feet, she finally notices me staying behind her. Hey, before you say anything, I did knock multiple times, so I didn't sneak in. But back to the game. So this guy's too strong. Ah, so that's who you're stuck on. So I can't defeat this guy. I keep asking myself why this scene feels so familiar, but I think that question answers itself. So this is exactly me as a kid. So I've been through this before and also had trouble with this boss.
もっと違うのごめん。攻略法とか伝授するのはやめて。
Well, don't worry.
それ私の勝利じゃないから。
I can beat this myself.
応援だけしてくれればいいから。あと氷水かなんか持ってきて。
Well, well, that's not really why I'm here.
わかんないの。うっかり目を閉じたら寝ちゃうとこまで来てんの。限界なの。
So fall asleep.
寝たら指が感覚を忘れちゃうでしょ。
And then I have to relearn how to fight. Ha 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 ha. Aw, darn it. So now I'm laughing.
やば。気を抜いたら眠気の波が。
Her nose is running. She is such a mess. But she's adorable. Haneru, are you okay?
寝てない。ちょっと目をつぶってただけだから。
Yes? I never said you were asleep.
ヘイ、ひよってんなよタイガー。勝負から降りろってのか。
Come on, so we're at war. Yeah. Simmer down. And I turn on the light. My eyes! Damn, so is it really that bad?
そこそこ長いことゲームやってたから。
So a little while? So when was the last time you slept?
わかんない。
I don't know. She says after a long period of deliberation. No wonder you look so pale. And speaking of which, her complexion looks even worse now that I've turned on the lights. So now you can see everything and how messy Haneru looks. So this is the Haneru I'm looking at, right? I've never seen her looking so rough.
顔色
So is it really that bad? Here, so see for yourself. I take out my phone and open up my camera to show her. So have you eaten at all today? Oh man, so your hair is a total mess and look how greasy it is. Did you not sleep at all last night? Okay, well, so first things first, I think you should eat something. I'm going to make you some porridge and start running a bath, okay? Oh, so why isn't she responding or moving? Haneru? And now she realizes how messy she looks. Wait, what's the matter? Don't look at me! I think it's a little late for that, so I already saw everything.
タイガーがここで見たものは違うの。私じゃないの。
I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't.
違う。
It's all wrong! And throwing a hissy fit is not going to help your case.
髪の毛ボッサボサで目の下にはクマ。張りのないお肌。何かの間違いよ。そうよ、夢を見たの。あんなイケてない私が私のはずない。
Well, welcome back to society, Haneru.
優しい声出すな。
Don't say that! Finally, the curse has been lifted, so now Haneru realizes how bad she looks. Okay, I'm going to turn the game off now, okay?
あ、待って、指が感触を忘れ。
But I'll forget! It's fine, I saved it. And as funny as this little skit has been, I have to put an end to it at some point. Sheesh, lady. Well, that's my job as her producer, manager, and most importantly, as the instigator of this entire mess, courtesy of giving her the game. So it was kind of my fault that I let her play this. And you realize we've been worried sick about you, right? You weren't showing up to work, you ghosted us at our meetings, and none of us could even get a hold of you.
連絡？あ、スマホ電源落ちてたのか。
Oops! And apparently, how many days has it been since you last charged it?
今日って何日？私どれくらいこうしてた？
Well, so can't say I am expecting her to ask me that. Well, I'm gonna take this game. And also, you're going to apologize to Rasuka and the others later. No! Uh-oh. Wait, why are you yelling?
ちゃんと謝るからゲームはやめて置いていって。
Please, don't take the game from me.
でも落ち着けってタイガー。な、ゲームは悪くないだろ。
It's not the game's fault, says Penguin. Or Pen. Well, nobody requested the Animal Pal commentary, and stop trying to coax her to the dark side.
鬼武将もまだちょっとしかやってねえんだよ。あ
What?
れ絶対面白いぜ。
I enjoyed the play. Dude, aren't you supposed to be collecting POW or something? And didn't you forget why you came to our world? I thought you had a girl waiting for you back home.
やめろ。そんな目で見るなマギー。これは。
So you care about these games than you do for your own girlfriend, huh? I see. No. There we go. So it went down pretty easily. And looks like I've already managed to convince her too.
配信用だし、ファンも盛り上がってて売りになってたもん。
Well, I was doing it for the videos and my fans. Hey, I wasn't trying to upset you.
出るっていうか、だってこんなの、いやタイガーだってわかるでしょ。面白すぎる。
Uh-oh, am I losing her?
アイドルって家にこもりがちだから、他にやることなくてネットゲームにハマったりとか普通にあんのね。そういうのちょっとないなーって目で見てたんだけど。
Yeah, I changed your heart. Have you?
みんながやってたネットゲームはもっと面白いの？ハマる？
So picking up a hand mirror from her dresser, I held it in front of her so that she could get a better look at her current condition. Wait, so was that overkill?
タイガー嫌い。
意外と残酷だよな、こいつ。
Oh yeah? Well, it wouldn't have come to this if you just stopped her. So you could have done your part.
責任転嫁か？んなこと言われたって知らねえよ。俺だって面白かったんだからよ。
Damn, this penguin. Does he have no shame at all? So he thinks this was all okay.
気抜けちまったから寝るわ。あとよろしくな。
Well, bedtime for me. Now he's running away. That coward. Well, it looks like it's up to me to cheer her up. I look over at Haneru, who's currently wrapped in a blanket, timidly peeking out from me inside.
怒ってる？こんな意識の低いボサボサ頭の私に幻滅した？
Of course not. I know how hard you work all the time. And sometimes her earnest, competitive demeanor can backfire like it did before. That's all.
そうは言いながらも内心で舌打ちしてる？
Or like it did here. And where is this sudden bout of self-deprecation or deprecation coming from?
私のこと好き？
Yes?
あしらってるでしょ。いつもよりノリ悪いもん。
Well, you're cold at me. Wait, no. I really like you, Haneru. And is this act actually how she calms down when she's upset? Or is she just a natural-born idol?
今さら遅いかもだけど、全部が夢の中の出来事みたいで、私ったらなんであんなに。
Welcome back, Haneru. I saw that. She's totally eyeing the game again just now.
そうだ、お風呂入ってくる。
Okay, so I'll go take a bath now. Oh yeah, go on ahead.
ちゃんといつもの私を取り戻してくるから、タイガーはここで待ってて。
Okay, I think you should probably go to bed after then. All this energy is probably her just being overtired.
ちゃんといてよね。
So you stay here. Okay, I won't go anywhere. Okay, so I think by now Haneru is all freshened up. So everybody makes mistakes. We're all human after all. And even the best among us can trip and fall down sometimes. And the trick is to learn how to endure that pain so we can get right back on our feet. So, okay, so he's cheering Haneru up. So, Haneru, Haneru, you did great. Haneru's really great at that, which is what makes her such an amazing person in my eyes. And watching her sing and dance so happily, it's as if she's timid, game-addicted Haneru never existed in the first place. And that's why she asked me to stick around, I'm sure, to help her get back. Oh, so her mojo back. At least I think that's why. So, am I cute? Totally. You know it. So I feel better now. So this is the real Haneru and not the one that I came out of. So playing a game for 3 days straight and not sleeping and looking like a mess. Oh good, so maybe she'll go to sleep soon. Which means encore! Woo! I'm Haneru's producer, manager, and above all else, the man who's dedicated his entire life to her. So even though I'm really tired, that does not matter at all right now. If anything, I feel pretty lucky to be getting a private concert from her. So whether it's for one more song or for the rest of the night, I'll be here for as long as she needs me. And having now woken up from her gaming addicted stupor, Haneru sends everyone an apology via text. So the encore was actually an H scene for Haneru, and that's why it got cut out here. So it's a way to affirm that, well, I still love Haneru and Haneru still loves me. So despite this little mistake and mishap, we're still together and we accept each other.
なんかごめんね。一人で突っ走っちゃって。いえ、配信のあれですから。ハネルさんの真面目さの表れですね。
And rather than being upset with her, the other girls' reactions are all exceedingly kind. So we understand. And maybe they are trying to avoid pushing her back into recluse mode. So it's like, well, even though you made this mistake, we still want to have you as part of Trail Girlish Square, and we still need your help at becoming successful with this idol group. So
二度とこんなことがないように頑張るから、足並みも揃えて夢に向かって。別に趣味なら趣味でいいじゃない。たまに気分転換で楽しめば。
So next time, control your gaming hours.
そう思う
Yeah. You think?
ところでハネルさん、次のライブですが。
And plus, there's a show coming up.
そうそう、会場どこだっけ
And where's this place?
もう大丈夫と本人は言っていますが。
So what about you?
どうです、ペン
So what about you, Pen?
ゲームは押し入れに封印したはずだから、まあ多分。
So I put the game away.
そうまでしなければ我慢できないと。
面白いんだぜ、ゲームって。
But it was fun.
世話が焼けるコンビね。似た者同士だわ。そこ、聞こえるように意地悪な話しない。
Hey, stop being rude.
まったく、私だからいいようなものの。普通、本当にすいませんでした。
hold on, I went too fast. So let's see what Rasuka had to say for Haneru. Let's see.
まったく私だからいいようなものの普通だったらクビよ解雇
Okay, so you're lucky that I accepted you.
ね
She's going to be apologizing to Rasuka all day long, I bet.
いいわ若さってそういうものだもの失敗するのがダメなんじゃない
But then
諦
again,
めてしまうのがダメなの
so never give up.
なるほど
Does she? It feels like she is not really listening. Kids these days, I swear.
ぶっちゃけ休んでた分はバイト代出さないだけだからノーダメっちゃノーダメだし
So I'm gonna cut your paycheck for all those days that you skipped.
そんなに暇だったんですか
So was it really that bad?
今自分で
Or like it was quiet enough so that other people can take my work on those
忙しい
days?
は忙しかったのよ忙しかったけどそこはほら百戦錬磨のラスカさんの大活躍で
It's obvious that Rasuka's covering up.
さすが頼れる分かってくれたところでサービス券配ってきてくれる
So now that you're back, you should go and grab more customers here.
やれやれ冷や汗かいちゃった
Okay? I bet, skipping work aside, you almost stepped on a landmine there. And that was mostly Rasuka's fault at the end there. So I don't think she'll give Haneru a hard time for very long.
ほんと気をつけないと
You sure do.
さあ仕事仕事カレーハウスラスカルですこちらのサービス券をお持ちいただくとあタイガあそこ
Wait, so do you know that person?
あの人が持ってるでっかい袋ソプマフのじゃないなんか限定版のゲームとかかも
Wow, so a bag from GameFlop or GameStop, right? I wonder if they bought a limited edition game there. Your view of Akihabara has changed pretty dramatically over the past few days, huh? Or rather, it's like her eyes have been opened to a whole new side of it.
そんな目で見ないで私はただちょっとした世間話として
It's just small talk. And she looks like a child who just got scolded by her mother. Like Tetera said, so game in moderation and you'll be fine.
その加減ができればな。
If it was that easy, so what happens if it's so attractive that it sucks you in? Is it just me or is the wind sounding especially obnoxious today? And you've been working really hard without hobbies for a while now, right? It's just going to be a little harder now is all. Well, there are idols who specialize in games and stuff if you ever wanted to go that route, but that's beside the point.
たまには
So can I play then? Well, moderation. So that's the key. And there's the smile I've been looking for, and that's what suits her best.
それじゃあ早速ゲームのイベントってあるんでしょなんとかショーみたいな
So like, okay, so E3 and I'm not sure what DX is and whatnot.
行ってみたい
And I want to go. Well, I'm not sure if it's restricted to only like game companies or businesses that are affiliated with games. But I know E3 did offer a limited pass for people who are just basically like to the general public. So they offered a few passes. So weren't we just talking about keeping things in moderation? So it looks like all of this is going to fuel Haneru's desire for gaming more.
私が頼んでも
So I can't go? And there's zero chance of you exercising moderation, huh?
細かいことはいいじゃん行くでしょ一緒に
Come on, so don't be so strict.
タイガーの好きなキャラのコスプレとか
And
あげるか
I can cosplay for your favorite character. Really?
ら。なんちゃって。さすがにこんなんで釣れるほ
Well, you're not that kind of person.
ど。マジで食いついてた？
No, of course not. Right, so that's my cue. So time to get back to work.
ごまかしたってダメなんですけど。タイガーのエッチエッチ。
Please, not while we are in public. So you are a perv.
ちっとばかしヒヤヒヤしたが、ま、あの分なら放っておいても問題ないか。そっちの方がゲームよりずっと優先順位上だもんな。
Okay, so this is the end of the Haneru short route for Ammo Trail Girlish Square Love Plus fan disc. And yes, I apologize. So my timing was quite bad for the Haneru short route because this episode went well over 1 hour. So I could have put more content for episode 1. But anyways, this is my favorite route for not just this fan disc, but the whole Ammo Trail Girlish Square story. So I liked how Haneru mysteriously disappeared, so nobody could contact her. So not Rasuka, the manager, nor the other members of Ammo Trail Girlish Square, and not even Taiga. And when he went to look for Haneru, it turns out she's 100% addicted to this one game. And I like how Taiga was able to relate this to his past. So he too played this game, and I'm pretty sure he too got addicted to the point where he was probably skipping out on stuff and losing sleep. So there's this one boss that's very difficult to defeat, and Haneru really wanted to defeat this for the videos and her fans. And luckily, everyone understood about Haneru's mistake, especially for Rasuka. So in most companies, if you skip 3 days of work in a row, that's considered job abandonment and you're automatically fired. So Rasuka is like, well, I'll let you off this time, but be careful next time. And she did give Haneru some more work to make up for all those missed days, plus a pay cut. I also like the different references that Whirlpool put into Haneru's short route with respect to the console games and the gaming industry. So like GameStop, E3, which I couldn't capture it easily when I was playing this in Japanese with the machine translation from Google. So I'll be doing the other route, so the Tetra short route, and also Ammo Trail Girlish Square Part 2. So that one is another whole new story added onto the Ammo Trail Girlish Square story. So anyways, with that in mind, I'll see you in a future playthrough on a future game.